Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day. All righty. Give it a few minutes, let some people come in. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome back. How was your weekend? Hope all was well. Oh, good. That's good to hear. How's everything going on the weight loss end? Oh, my hair. My hair looks a mess. It's cute, but then it ain't cute. I gotta get used to this. I gotta dye my hair. Is what I gotta do. Look at all this gray, girl. I'm like, I am seriously gray now. Oh, good. That's good, girl. I wish. That's a good number. I'm trying to get there. Not too far behind you, but I got a little ways. Um, I'm just giving it a few minutes. See if some other people come in. Okay, from 273. So how long did it take you to get there? Hi, welcome, welcome to the live. Say hello and where you from. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. And that was 273 from when you went in to have the surgery. That's where you were. What time is it? It's been 2 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah, that's great. You doing real good. Real good. Oh, it's my wifey. Hey Paulette baby. How are you? Hey cousin, how are you? Welcome to the live, guys. We're about to get started. We're about to get started. So let's go ahead on and get started. Well, tonight what we're going to be talking about is um, my cousin had mentioned something the other day. She was asking about high fiber foods a couple of weeks ago uh, for my aunt, and I got to thinking about that over the weekend about high fiber foods and the ones that I ate to help me lose weight when I first started on my journey. And as you all know, I lost 89 pounds prior to surgery because of my weight and my health insurance. I'm with Kaiser. Kaiser don't play that. You got to lose weight with most Kaiser. Every Kaiser district is different, but the Kaiser here in Georgia is stricter than the Kaiser that was in California. In California, they wanted me to lose, I think it was 60 pounds, something like that. Then when I got to Georgia and I hit my number, they said, oh, no, no, no. You got to lose more than that. You have to be a certain body percentage weight and you about 30 pounds, 40 pounds away. And I was livid. So I was able to eventually to finally hit my number. Um, when I got here, I just went whole hard. But I was doing good before I got here. Uh, as y'all know, I had sold my house and I was living in my RV or Riva at the time. And so I would make sure I went walking every day. I would have a protein shake, a protein shake, a smoothie in the morning. And in my smoothies, I would always put chia seeds. Chia seeds is a great source of fiber as well. You get 33 grams of fiber, and you can get up to 33.2 grams of fiber in a cup of chia seeds. Um, and it's 372 calories. But I would use like a half a cup, or sometimes I would do the chia pudding and stuff like that. So that was a way I was getting my fiber. And the next thing was oats. I love me some oatmeal. So I would have oatmeal in the morning sometimes and just jazz it up with a little cinnamon and my little sweetener, stevia in there. But yeah, so oatmeal was another source of fiber that I ate. And that's 9.5 grams of fiber. And I would do the single packs, but I would eat, at the time, I could eat 2 packs. Since I've had my surgery, I'm only able to eat 1 pack. But prior to surgery, I would eat 2 packs of the instant oatmeal. Sometimes I would make a big pot of oatmeal and I would make it with, and those of you who like oatmeal, who still um, eating oatmeal, I would take, I did still cut oats when I would make it from scratch. And I did that for a while. And I would take the still cut oats and I would make it in a crock pot with almond milk. I would cook it with in almond milk in the crock pot. That's how I would do it. And I would put the cinnamon in there. And then if I did it in a crock pot, I would use a maple syrup. Yes, I did. And that helped me lose weight and kept me full because of the fiber. When I did my shakes, also I would add raspberries. That's 6.5 grams of fiber in a cup and 38 calories for a cup of raspberries. So I would put the raspberries in my protein shake as well. And the protein shake that I used was the organic plant based protein shake. You can use whatever protein shake you like. I didn't use the whey because that's a more bulky, bulk people who like building up muscle and bulking up, they use that. So I just used the regular old organic protein shakes. Um, Also, I would eat almonds. I would eat on almonds. Um, I would put them in my salads and for the fiber in them. I would do lentils sometime, and they also have fiber. Almost have like 11 grams of fiber. Lentils, you can get a cup of lentils is 13.7 grams of fiber. And the good thing about the fiber is, as we all know, it helps us go. It keeps our body moving. I never had a problem with being not being regular, and I know a lot of people um, that aren't regular that would be like, "Oh, well, I only go to the bathroom um, every 2 days or every 3 days," and I'm like, "What? You really backed up then, full of weights if you're going every 3 days." But I had no clue that a lot of people don't go to the bathroom daily. We're supposed to go every time. Every time you eat, you're supposed to go do number two. Believe it or not, but that don't happen. We know that don't happen for most people. But yeah, doctors say you're supposed to go every time you eat. That ain't happening. But I did go every morning. I was regular. Every morning I went. Um, and the fiber did help. I didn't do avocados back then. I'm like you all know, I just started being able to eat avocados since I had my surgery, my gastric bypass. I can now eat avocado. I can now eat watermelon. Oh my goodness. And I had the sweetest watermelon last week I got from Sam's Club. And that sucker, it said sweetest watermelon on it. That's what the sticker said. So that's what made me grab it. Um, Also, I ate kidney beans. I love me some kidney beans. And so I would do kidney beans over cauliflower rice because I was on the weight loss journey. I wasn't really eating any regular rice. And I eat rice now, not that often. I switch it up depending on the circumstance. If I want rice, I'll eat it. But the majority of the time, I try to do the cauliflower rice because that helps with my calorie intake and with weight loss. Um, Also, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts is another one that's good in fiber. So that's 3.8 grams of fiber, and it's only 27 calories for a cup of Brussels sprouts. And I would bake my Brussels sprout, or I would sear them in a skillet. I cut them in half, season them up real good, and saute them in a skillet. And then I would even the bacon bits that they have, I would buy a bag of real bacon bits, and they come in a big bag like this, and I get it at Sam's Club, and it's real bacon. Um, Chopped, cooked, fried. I don't know if they frying it or they putting it in the oven, but it's real bacon. And I would take that and I would put about 2 or 3 tablespoons um, in with my Brussels sprouts. And I would saute that in a little bit of avocado oil or coconut oil, and it'd be going down. So I love my Brussels sprouts. Another good form is broccoli. Broccoli is also high in fiber. You can get at least 2.6 grams of fiber when you're eating broccoli and 24 calories for a cup of broccoli. I love broccoli, and it's a dish that's easy. You can steam it, put it in the oven. You guys know I love my roasted vegetables. So that's another way you can do it. When I was doing my fiber, I was roasting my sweet potatoes. I would cut up sweet potatoes. I would cut up, you know, get my little broccoli spears, cut those up. I would do carrots, season them up, and I would roast my vegetables. And all three of those are are high in fiber. That's a good source of fiber intake that I would eat. Plus, my chickpeas. I love chickpeas. Now, a lot of people don't eat chickpeas, but some people do. And if you have never had chickpeas, I buy my chickpeas in a can. I don't buy them where uncooked. I buy canned chickpeas, and I will. What I would do sometimes is I would drain the chickpeas and dry them off with a napkin and set them out and let them air dry. Then I will put a little some spices on there, paprika, little salt, little pepper. Season them up real good with my avocado oil first. I'll put avocado oil on them, and then I'll put the little seasoning on there, so it'll coat to the chickpeas, and then I'll bake them in the oven. Yes, I will bake the chickpeas in the oven and let them get hard, and they'll come out crunchy like a nut. So that would be like a snack, something I can just grab, and I would like have it on the side and just grab it and eat the chickpeas like that. That was one way I would eat them as a snack or take them with me when I go on the road as a snack. And it was like eating a nut, eating walnuts and almonds and stuff. Also, I would put them in a salad. You guys do not know how good chickpeas are in your green salads. Great source of protein on top of fiber. You're getting a double dose. When you're doing the beans, like when I was doing the kidney beans, it wasn't just about the fiber. I was also getting my protein in when I eat this way, which is great. And all of that was help aiding in my weight loss. Um, Next, it was, let me see what else. Oh, apples. How can I forget my apples? I would put my apple in my smoothie sometimes because at that time it's crazy. Sometimes when I would eat an apple, it'd be so good I wouldn't have a problem. But then other times when I would eat apples, it would make me feel kind of nauseated in my stomach area. So it was like I was kind of, for a minute, my body was kind of like rejecting the apples. It started doing sort of like it was getting ready to do the same thing with the avocados and cilantro. It would just mess with my stomach and make me not feel nauseated and queasy. So I had pretty much started laying off apples, but I noticed if I put it in my protein shake, I could have the apple. This is prior to surgery. Now I can just eat them apples ice cold. Like I said, since I've had weight loss surgery, it opened up a flat plethora of different foods that I couldn't eat. I can now eat. So that's those are some things that was good with protein. Next on my list is strawberries. Yep, strawberries have fiber as well, 2 grams of fiber in a cup of strawberries. And I put strawberries in my smoothie. A cup is about a handful, and I would just throw a handful of strawberries in my protein shake. So some days I will have apples, some days I'll mix it. I'll have apples and strawberries and bananas in my protein shake. Bananas also has is a good source of fiber. Let me see how many grams of fiber. Let me look and see for an apple. I mean a banana, 3.5 grams. Yeah, bananas 3.5 grams of fiber. Something a lot of people wouldn't know, but yes, it is. Ooh, my head. You guys, I'm getting a little lightheaded. Give me a minute. Let me drink some water. Your girl been up since 3 o'clock. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, could not sleep. And went in and I said, shoot, since I'm up this early, let me go on in here and do my devotional. So that's what I did. I went in the sunroom, pulled out my book, my daily word books and my Bible, and just read my word and prayed. And then I cleaned up. So I've been up for a minute. And then I think I laid down and probably took about uh, an hour power nap. Um, Now back to this list. Also, dark chocolate. I would go and buy dark chocolate. I bought, unsweetened dark chocolate, and I would eat the dark chocolate. Just eat it. Sometimes I would melt it and put it over my banana, like and dip my banana in there. Oh, it'd be so good. Or dip my strawberries in it. But yeah, dark chocolate is another source of fiber. And I would do the dark chocolate because I read it was healthy. Dark chocolate is way better for you than if you're going to eat chocolate, is better for you than milk chocolate. And it has a lot of other benefits as well. Um, Next, let's see, is it in? As artichokes. I love artichokes. Now, I have had raw artichokes where I boiled them and then I would, eat the inside of it. Oh, it's good. But my best way to eat artichokes is when I buy them marinated. I don't know about you, but I love a marinated artichoke. I love it in a salad. And I love to eat them just plain. I can just take me some marinated artichokes, honey, put them in a little bowl and just eat them. But preferably, if I'm going to eat them with a meal, I will put them in a green salad. And that's how I will eat my artichokes. Another great source of fiber and another way to help with the weight loss with the salad. And I would do the salad either with the artichokes, the chickpeas, or I would do kidney beans in the salad with my cucumbers and tomatoes and all the other good stuff. And it would be good. Also, kale is a good source of fiber. Now, kale is a hit or miss for me because kale it has a very strong, taste, and a lot of people can't do kale. I can do kale more so if I cook it. And I can do it in a smoothie as long as I'm putting my fruit in there, my bananas in there to break down that bitter taste. Hey, Nisi, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Um, Longest, like I said, the kale to break down that bitter taste. And when I saute them, I can eat them. But just to when I juice them, I don't like it. I don't like juice kale. And that's what I did with a lot of this stuff, you guys. A lot of the fruits and things that I'm mentioning today, I also juiced it. And so I would drink it in my juice. I have a Nama J2 juicer. You guys can look in some of my older vlogs, my older videos from last year, and you can see me juicing a lot of carrots and stuff like that. I was wondering what sugar substitute do you use for your green tea? I use a stevia. I use stevia. I use right now. I'm using Whole Earth stevia. It's kind of expensive. I was using Trivia, Truve, VA, or something like that, but I found that it had a little regular sugar in there on top of the stevia, but that was the one that I generally use. So I will use stevia. And you can get the off brand one. To me, the Walmart brand is just as good. So that's what I use. And it's good. And make sure when you do your green tea, don't forget to put the lemon in there because that's what make it taste great. Um, Next, let's see. Yeah, I did the kale and black beans. So tonight I cooked some ground chicken, and I took the ground chicken and I turned it into taco meat. Um, and it was really good. And when I did my ground chicken, I did my little purple onion in there, and we put pickled jalapenos. I get the big jar, the really big jar of jalapenos because I put them in my salad and everything. So I put that in there, and once again, with my fiber, my black beans, I put a can of black beans in my ground chicken meat, and that's what I made chicken taco meat. So that can go on my low carb. Um, I just used it on some cafe style. I took a handful of cafe style chips. The regular corn chips like you have at the Mexican restaurant. So I buy the cafe style ones at Sam's Club, and I just took a handful of those, which is 180 calories for a handful, and I put two spoons of the ground chicken and the beans on that, one slice of my bacon Gouda cheese. I just because I sliced it up. It didn't come sliced up that I brought back from Wisconsin, so I got it in single slices. Put that on there, nuked it in the microwave, dab of sour cream, and guacamole, and that's what I had for dinner tonight. So I brought in that black beans with my fiber and my protein, so I got double the protein because I had the black beans and the ground turkey. So I had my protein and my fiber all in one. And it was good. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys. Um, I don't know. I told you guys about the cottage cheese bowls, and that's what made me do it because I was gonna make a cottage cheese bowl. So I'm probably gonna do the cottage cheese bowl tomorrow, and that'll be the ground turkey taco meat. I'll take like a, a half a cup or about a half a cup or less of the ground turkey meat. and I'll take like about a half a cup of the cottage cheese and some sweet potato, and that's what my bowl is going to consist of tomorrow, and that's what I'll eat for probably for lunch. And it's called a cottage cheese bowl, and you can put whatever you want in it, but you're getting all that. That bowl right there will be about 60, about 30, 40 grams of protein. But like I said, with it being so much, I'll eat it in two settings. So I have 30, like 30 grams of protein at lunch, and then another 30 grams of protein at dinner. So those are the main foods that I ate. There's other things on there as far as fiber, and that's good for us, like split peas. Um, oh, and I did flaxseed. Flaxseed is also a good thing of protein. I would buy a bag of flaxseed, ground flaxseed, and I will also put that in my shake as well. Coconut is another one that's good. Edamame, if you like edamame. I do not like edamame. Can't eat that stuff. It's horrible. But if that's what you like, you can have it. And quinoa is another source that's good for protein as well as, and you're welcome, Nisi, as far as protein and um, fiber. So you're getting double dose with the quinoa. So pretty much, and another one is, believe it or not, whole wheat pasta has fiber in it as well. So it comes a cup of whole wheat pasta is about 9 grams of protein, 360 calories or something like that. So that's a meal, depending on what you put on it. I love me some pasta. I try not to eat it a whole lot. I did eat some pasta this week. The last couple of days, I did some spaghetti. I'm trying to cook, stuff before it go bad in this house. And so I took Paulette don't eat spaghetti, regular spaghetti with the red sauce and stuff. I love me some spaghetti. So what I did was I made a homemade Alfredo sauce because I can control what's in the homemade Alfredo sauce. Um, and I used some almond milk and I mixed it with the little heavy whipping cream and fresh Parmesan cheese and my spices, and it was delicious. Um, and then I didn't do chicken Alfredo, I did shrimp Alfredo. So when we were in Wisconsin, remember we got that meat order. I got some red shrimp, red jumbo shrimp. The shrimp were this big. When I tell you, I sauteed the shrimp before I put it in, mixed it with my pasta and everything. I sauteed some portobello mushrooms. I get a big thing of the portobello mushrooms. They'll be about this big in there in the container from Sam's Club. So I sliced up about 6 or 7 of those big old portobello mushrooms. Like I said, they were about this big. I sauteed that first in Kerrygold butter, and then I sauteed the jumbo shrimp, and I took it out the skillet, and then I took my noodles and put them in there, and I put the Alfredo sauce on it, and then I put the shrimp and the mushrooms back in there. It was delicious. It was really, really good. I could only eat like a cup or half a cup. The shrimp were so big that I could, oh, my dog, my dog scared me. Cooper, hey. So I put that in there and I ate 2 shrimps and about a cup or half a cup of the noodles, which was about 274 calories for that meal, and it was really really good. And I didn't make a whole lot because, like I said, my family don't eat a lot. And I'm the one who wind up eating it. So I ate on that for a few days until it was gone. And last week I did the stuffed chicken stuffed bell peppers. I don't know if you guys eat chicken, ground chicken, but it's really inexpensive. Um, I hadn't had ground chicken in years. My cousin said, I never heard of collard cheese bowl. Okay, okay. I will do that. I'll take a video of it and share it. And you can also find it on TikTok. That's where I got it from. It was going around on TikTok, and somebody I was watching YouTube and I seen this lady, and I was looking for I always look at YouTube when I want to, when I'm tired of eating the same thing and I want something different, and I'll just go in and I'll put in high protein meals. I always lately I've been doing high protein meals since I got to make sure I get my protein in, and that's what popped up. And the lady was doing it, and she said it was a TikTok viral sensation going on about cottage cheese bowls, and the rest is history. Matter of fact, give me a minute, guys. I got it. Hey, dog, stop it. Hey, hey. Cooper, be quiet. Okay, guys, your girl is old fashioned. I'm a little old fashioned, okay? So, um, what I do is I print. I have it in my phone, but I always I have my phone connected to my printer, so I always print out certain things because when I, you know how it is, you got so many pictures, and then I video on with my phone to whereas it gets full. It don't get full because I have the iCloud storage, but it'd be so much going through looking for stuff because I have so many videos and I'm always videoing and taking pictures. So I print stuff out that's important. So this is what the cottage cheese bowl look like. That's the cottage cheese right there. Sweet potatoes and the ground um, meat over here. And then, oh, and she put avocado with hers too, I think. Yep, she did the avocado to add a little more fat to it. And it's she did ground turkey, I did ground chicken. She did ground turkey with taco seasoning. I didn't know she used taco seasoning. I just chose to do taco seasoning with mine. Um, and I haven't looked at this recipe. I just the cottage cheese bowls, when I watch the video, is whatever you want. But when I seen her do the sweet potato, I'm like, okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna peel a sweet potato and cut it up. So I will videotape me making this cottage cheese bowl. And she used hot honey for the carbs. I don't know what you mean by hot. I ain't never had no hot honey. So she must have drizzled it with hot honey. I'm gonna have to look up the hot honey. And you just season it to taste. Your girl is always something different. I'm gonna look it up. I did have hot honey chips because this guy, he had hot honey, and yep, Mike's hot honey. That's it. That's it. Mike's hot honey. But I haven't seen it in any stores out here. I seen Mike's hot honey chips because he partnered with Lay's or I think Ruffles or Lay's, one potato chip company. I remember a couple of years ago. That's when I was off and on, like I still am. Oh, other people have hot honey too now, but he was the first person. Mike's was the first person to come out with the hot honey. So this is what the hot honey looked like. And so I guess that's what she drizzled over her bowl. You can drizzle whatever you want over your bowl. Now me, I may use blue cheese, but then the hot honey sounds good. But that's Mike's hot honey. They also have um, Nate's hot honey. Now I buy Nate's organic honey, but and raw honey, but I've never knew that they made a hot honey. So that's Nate's hot honey. And if I can, I'm gonna try and see if I can find a picture of the cottage cheese bowl where you can see it. Yeah, they got a lot of them on here. Let me. So this is somebody who did look like cottage cheese bowls with vegetables. So that's one with vegetables. And they have like a little bread on the side. They have asparagus and look like fried, crispy carrots with that one. This one looked like they got smoked salmon. Oh, now that one looked good. Smoked salmon, um, capers, cherry tomatoes, onions, and cucumbers. That's what that one is. Cottage cheese bowl. So they you can do anything with the cottage cheese bowl. They come whatever, however you want to make it. It's up to you. Someone did one with cherry tomatoes again, a egg, a boiled egg, and cucumbers. And they say it's really, really good. So that's what the cottage cheese bowl is all about. And you can just add whatever you want. That smoked salmon one look good. I love smoked salmon, so I know I'll probably be doing that one. And also this week I did my fruit bowl. I did do a fruit bowl. I took out my fruit that I had cut up and I put it in the freezer and I took it out and I just and I had already cut it up, so I had like a little bag with a cup of cantaloupe in it. I had a cup of cut up pineapples, that fresh cut up pineapples that I took out the freezer. Um, I had my strawberries, the last of my strawberries, about five strawberries left in the refrigerator, and some blueberries. And I just mixed it all up in the bowl and put it in the refrigerator, and I just ate the last of it. So I made enough for me to have at least three, I think 3 or 4 servings. So I had like a total of 4 cups this week of my fresh fruit. My body was craving fruit from being doing the low carb. So I said, let me just go on and get that fruit in and get it out the way. And that's why I bought my watermelon, because some days I would eat the watermelon. So I'm probably gonna weigh in next week. It ain't gonna be pretty, I know. And I did get some swimming in yesterday. I went swimming, so I did get my exercise in. And I also worked in the garden again. And the back of my leg, when I tell you, when you're bending and walking and gardening, um, it's exercise, trust me, because my muscles and my legs be hurting because I be out there standing, and my arms, I'm using my arms when I'll take, my dirt and put it in a big old bucket, and I'm just studied using put my gloves on, and I'm just trying to mix like this. It's like my bags, you know how them big old bags of dirt. So just imagine two huge bags of dirt in a great big old bucket. And so I get my hands in there and I'm working my hands because I'm actually mixing it with my hands. And I do that about 4 times when I'm doing my plants. I did that like about 4 times. When I tell you the muscles in here was hurting and my arms was hurting, it was a good workout, a great workout. I know we were talking about we're done with talking about the fiber. That's the high fiber foods that I ate. Everything that I discussed earlier in the video, and then I was just explaining to you all about the cottage cheese bowl for your high protein. Like I said, it's a great source of protein. You can do whatever you want. You can cut up a chicken breast and put it off in there with the cottage cheese, whatever you want. I even did it with a salad. I did one of them. I had a salad. I did the cottage cheese bowl. I did a cup of lettuce, a cup of cottage cheese. That's when I did I think I did ground turkey with that one that day. And that was it. But it was so good. Whew. It was really good. So, do anybody have anything that they want to share today? How's everybody weight loss going? How's everybody doing on their weight loss journey? Um, Nisi, we talked about Tanya and I talked about hers earlier today, and she's doing great. Um, she's quite a bit, I think 40 some pounds down in 3 months. So that's great. So anybody else want to share how they're doing or have any questions regarding tonight that you want to ask? It don't have to be about tonight's subject. No, watermelon is not bad, although it has is a natural sugar. It's a fruit, and to me, it's everything in moderation. If I would eat it if that's what I want. But you are 3 months out. Yeah, you 3 months out. You can have watermelon. You're not going to be able to eat a whole lot, and that's the good thing about it because you 3 months out, so you probably wouldn't even be able to eat a half a cup of watermelon. But if you wanted, I would have it, and I would just, how many calories is in a half a cup? Is in a half a cup of watermelon. Just watch how much you're eating. A cup of watermelon is not going to hurt you. And it's a natural sugar. Although it's sugar, it's a natural sugar. It's not like it's bad for you. And it's water. So it's going to come right out of you. And if you got a Sam's Club card, go and get it. It'll have a red sign on it saying sweet if they have it in your area. But out here, it says sweetest. And I'm like, that was the sweetest watermelon and the best. Now, the last time we purchased the watermelon, I didn't eat it. I didn't eat none of it, although I could have because I can eat watermelon now. I didn't eat it. I just ate some this week. Now, will I eat it? And I probably won't eat watermelon again for another month or two. It's not like I do it every day. And that's how you have to look at it. It's something that we know we got to watch because it does have it does have a lot of sugar in it. But like I said, it's not a bad sugar. Any other questions? I hope y'all got to watch my video I put up the other day talking about mental health and making sure that you take care of you, and put you first, because we can't be there for nobody if we don't get ourselves together, and we got to you got to start putting yourself first. Because me, like I said in my video, I'm the go-to person in my family. Everybody go to me, and everybody, not just family, my friends included. A lot of my friends and the associates, I'm the one everybody call on for information, for help, or pretty much anything. If they're hungry, they know I'm gonna bring them something to eat. I'm gonna go in my refrigerator and my freezer and take stuff to you. And if you sick, I'm gonna be there for you. If I have to take you to the doctor, whatever. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm that person. But eventually, a lot of that stuff, helping financially, helping people, and all the above, it becomes draining and taxing, and you don't have nobody to talk to. And like I said, luckily for me, um, I have my psychiatrist. I would talk to him and unload with him. And then I just said one day, you know what? It's my time. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I talked about it in the video. I'm going to go where I want to go, and I'm going to stop giving up so much so that I can have what I need for me when that time comes. And I'm one, like I said in the video, I'm one that will give you my last, no more. I always make sure home is taken care of. So whatever, when I say last, whatever I got in my little handbook or my purse, I will give it to you. Now, am I going to the bank to withdraw something for you? No, I'm not. I can't do that because that will really hurt me. But not unless it's something really big, which I have done. I'm gonna take that a lot back. I have. I done went to the bank and took money out for people plenty of times, but I have cut back on that in the past. Just I said this past year, and now it's a no-go period. I will never do that again because I'm retired and I got to think about me. And so, yeah, you got to just put yourself first and take care of you. And that's what I'm doing now, living my life for me. And my main thing right now is um, getting my health in order and enjoying this little time that I have left, especially with all the crazy in the world that's going on right now. Right, right. You got to focus on you. I mean, I was literally even doing after since I had my surgery, I've been not my goal was to focus on me totally. But then I found myself being an ear and being there for everybody else and taking on their stress. And if you're a person with a good heart, then you can really relate to what I'm saying. When your friends hurt, you hurt. When your family members hurt, you hurt. When they bring in you their stuff, it affects you as well. And so now you can't focus on you because you're so busy focusing on them and trying to make sure they're okay and they're good. And now you stressing and worrying about them and not doing what you need to do for you. And that's what I found myself doing. Not doing, I'm falling, I'm doing good. And then all of a sudden I'm over here putting out fires for somebody else. And now I'm all off track because I'm busy over here trying to help this person out. No more. Yeah, yes, it will. It'll really mess you up on what you're trying to accomplish. Um, yeah. Oh, and my teenage nephew, he'll be here. I said, luckily, our goal is probably if everything goes well, but we don't know what the way the world is right now. Next year, we're supposed to move out the country. And he got 1 year to go. This is his senior year. So he's going to spend his senior year here with us. So now I'm going to have two teenagers, a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old. Yeah. And I believe it was draining you, and you just have to put it on the shelf and take care of you. And I'm not saying I can't be there for others. Like, I'm gonna be here for these kids because they need me. They don't, um, but like I told them, baby, if you ain't following these rules and walking that line, I'm gonna send you back to your mama now. You going back home. You're going back to your mama's, your grandmother, your other grandmother, somewhere, because I'm not gonna be stressed, but I'm not gonna leave you out. I'm not gonna leave you out there knowing you trying to do right. So far, so good. Alex is at work right now. That's a hardworking young man, very respectful. As long as they respectful, I can help you because you're not causing no stress and nothing on me. But anybody that's draining me, I can't deal with it right now. Okay, well, we're coming up on stay persistent. Yes, I am. It's hard. It's hard, but I'm that's my goal. I am going to try and be as persistent as I can. Stand on the right track. And I'm going to be trying to get back to my treadmill, but I'm thinking if I can do a light walk a little bit, hopefully uh, it won't affect me too much. But I got my hand weights, so I'm doing my hand weights at night, at least 30 reps before I go to sleep. Like I said, I've been in the garden and I went swimming the other day. Y'all know how much I love the water. So I'm getting ready to get back in my swimming as a on a regular basis. I got my grandson in the gardening now. He got the lemon tree and he planted 2 beans. And he called me today. He want to get a durian. I told him we ain't getting no durian. Durian takes 10 years to grow, and it is a fruit plant tree that's known in Asia. We ain't doing that. But I got a little garden, a little helper down in the garden. So take a little uh, stress off these knees. I can have him do a lot of the lifting for me now. But that's it, guys. Just take care of yourself. And my nephew just got in. Take care of yourselves. And everybody, you guys remember that peace, love, and happiness, it is the only way to live. And we're going to pray that we don't wind up in no crazy wars or nothing. Lord, please remove this man so we don't have to be in nobody's war, fighting none of this crazy stuff that's going on. Yeah, this is not a political place, but it's getting scary. And I'm going to keep this country up in prayer while taking care of me. That's one thing I can do is I can pray about it and ask God to watch over us all. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And thank you all for attending the live tonight. I hope you all got something out of it. And please hit the thumbs up button on your way out so that YouTube can continue to share my videos. Okay, cousin, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, very draining. So hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and wishing you all, like I said, a blessed and happy week. And if you guys need anything, just hit me up. My email is in the description on just about every post that I put up on YouTube. My email is automatically comes up in the description at the bottom. It's confidence1@gmail.com. That's confidence1@gmail.com. And that's it. Oh, someone asked me the other day about my cup that I have. Once again, that's a donation. If you want $1, is fine. I'm trying to get a camera so I can stop using my camera. That's what it's for. It's going toward me continuing to vlog and everything, because it's hard to vlog, like I said, with my phone. And I'm also doing what is called is Product Tube. I'm gonna do a video about it, and Product Tube, which is helping me get money toward my the camera I want, because it's on Amazon, the one I want. And so this is Product Tube. Right here is an app, and you see that money in the app. It says I have $10 in there now. Ooh. So that's because I was at Walmart, and I did 2 videos while I was in Walmart, and I submitted them. And each one of those videos was worth $5 each. Now this one is 2 hours left, say $10. I was supposed to go and do these videos today. Yeah, today, and I didn't do it because I was so tired. Because once again, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But what this is, Product Tube is it's a platform that you can download on your phone. Go to, like, if you Galaxy, go to your where you get your apps from, your app store, and you can download Product Tube, and you sign up with the Product Tube. And this is the one right here. This is it. That is your Product Tube icon. That's what it looks like. And they pay you for taking videos of certain things in the store. I made $50 for doing a video at Sam's Club, and all they wanted me to do to go to the dairy department and tell them what I thought about the dairy department. I'm gonna do a video and put the video up showing you guys, showing me doing it. It took me all of, I think, 10 minutes to do the video. And the only reason it take me 10 and 20 minutes to do a video is because I'll be reading the instructions, because the instructions will come up, and you hit the thing and it'll tell you, and you have to answer the questions. Like, it may be 3 or 4 questions. Tell me what you think about the product, why you're in the store. If you see something that catches your eye and you're thinking about buying it, tell us about it. So I'll just like, I just see something. Oh, these potato chips is $5 and they're by such and such, and I think I'm gonna get them. And then I'll go in whatever product they want. If it's granola with protein, I'm looking. Well, are you gonna buy the granola with protein today? Well, yeah, I'm gonna buy the granola with protein. Well, why are you buying it? Well, I like it because X, Y, and Z. And then you upload the video to their page, and after they close, they wind up putting the money in your account. Good night, baby. And you wind up getting they pay you an Amazon card. So like, if you have an Amazon, you signed up with Amazon, most people is, I don't know nobody who don't have an Amazon account. They send it straight to Amazon. You know how Amazon be having your credits and stuff. You go over to Amazon and you can spend the money. So far I've done it, and I done got about $200-300 from them. And I got to thinking, shoot, this is a way to help me get my camera. Let me go back in here and start doing these videos. So that's what I did. So the other day I was in there, I just happened to think about it while I was in the store, and I opened it up and I started doing it. Yeah, just a little, if you want a little side hustle or whatever. And like I said, and they pay anywhere from $5 to $20, $50. You just never know how much. Like, it's one on here for $20 and $25. So I'm gonna be hitting up the $20, the $5, the $20 and $25 ones. So when I go to the grocery store tomorrow or the gas station, I'll see what it is and where they want me to go, and I'll go, oh, so this one is Pizza Hut. That's for pizza. And the next one is for toothpaste. It's for toothpaste. They just want me to set up an arrangement at the doggone store for toothpaste. It's called Product Tube. Product, and then Tube, Tube. And I just downloaded the app, and I've been using this for some years, but I had stopped using it. And my last cash out was $130. I just recently cashed out. And that's when I said, I did. It hadn't even dawned on me that could have went toward that $700 camera I want. And so I said, the next time I'm going to start. See, I took a picture of it when it was at $55. See that? That's what was in my account. I had $5 in there, and that's right after I did the $50 one for Sam's Club. And as you can see in there, it had a whole lot of $20 ones too in May. That was in May. Sure was. May 20, it was May 27th. That was that day, May 27th. Yeah. All right, guys. Anybody have any other questions? Anything you want to know before I go? All right. So I guess I'm gone. I want to thank you all, like I said, once again for coming in and enjoying this live with me. And remember to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day. Continue to share my videos with friends and family, because I'm still trying. I ain't made no money on YouTube yet. I do have my, I have my number of people, my over 1,000 subscribers, but now I need my watch time. My watch time, you need 4,000 hours before you can start getting paid of watch time on YouTube. So that's what I'm trying to get to now. Oh, you're welcome. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Good night, all. Remember, be safe. Peace, love, and happiness is the only way to live. Talk to y'all later.